Ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Steelers do it again, win another game, but this time versus one of the best teams in the NFC, the Washington Commanders, led by Jayden Daniels. And how did they do it? Offense was good, defense was good, and they came up with a game-winning touchdown. And guys, I told you right when this trade happened, we broke down some Mike Williams film, and I said, hey, this is one of the best yes-no target guys in the league. Now, let's just take a look at it, right? Now, basically, what a yes-no read is, guys. No, that's terrible no, right? So yes, no read. When we have one deep safety, and again, we'll make a part 2 in tomorrow's video if you want to see that, but there is one high safety. Whenever you have a one high safety, you get one-on-one covers to the outside. The first thing we want to do is move the safety to this direction and then throw the ball up, right? That is a yes, no read. So Russell Wilson on this play specifically, all she's going to do is drop back in the pocket. He's going to look right away, right? Why do you do that? To move the safety over, and then he says, okay, now I got the one-on-one that I wanted this whole time. I'm throwing the football up, right? Pressure coming. He says, all right, barely even looking, throws it up, because this is why you go out and get a Mike Williams, because he can do things like this. A great one-on-one wide receiver, can beat guys on 50-50 balls, kind of makes them 70-30 type of footballs. 3rd and 9, biggest play of the day, and the Steelers walk it off in Washington to go 7-2. What a win here by Russell Wilson in the offense. Defense looked great, held Jayden Daniels in check for the majority of this game. We're going to break down a ton of film. Before we do so, make sure you guys do me a massive favor. Hit the like button. If we get 500 likes on this video, we'll drop a part 2 tomorrow with the all 22 coaches film. So if you want to see that video, make sure you guys hit the like button, join the family. Let's get right into the film. All right, so here's a really nice play again. Now, if you watched that introductory video with Mike Williams and when I broke down his film and what he would add, we said that you'd get another 50-50 wide receiver alongside George Pickens. This might be the best 50-50 wide receiver duo in the NFL. George Pickens and Mike Williams, all right? So last play, same thing, right? One-eye safety. When we get these one-eye safeties, especially press man coverage, I mean, man, what are you thinking, Washington, right? So all we do, once again, drops back, looks right or looks over the middle, keeps that safety honest, keeps him in line with where he's at. We're going to turn left, and we're going to throw the football because, again, we trust our wide receivers more than that solo DB. Look at the ball by Russell Wilson, guys. This dude is such a good quarterback. I don't know why or what Denver was thinking. Now, I do think Denver, I mean, they almost beat the Chiefs today. But Russell Wilson is so underrated. This is one of the best footballs I've seen in a long time. Look at this fade. I mean, that is only where his wide receiver can go get it. Man, applause to Russell Wilson. This dude is an absolute dog. And again, probably one of the most underrated underrated quarterbacks in the NFL. This is an absolute dot, man. So many more plays to break down. Let's get into the next one. All right, here's another really good play by the offense. We're going to get a little hitch over the middle of the field here, and then a quick out-breaking route by Pat Freiermuth. I don't know if you guys know this, but throwing a football to the far side of the field on a quick out is one of the hardest throws in football. I know a lot of people don't know it, but listen, I'm not a quarterback by any means necessary, but I've watched a ton of videos about quarterbacks talking about the toughest throws, and they say this is one of the hardest just because it can be easily jumped. So let's watch his play. We're going to get a little nice pick play, right? But he doesn't go over and get in his way. He just kind of stands like he's running his route. So beautiful job there by Van Jefferson. We got the quick fade. Now watch where this football is placed here. He puts it to the outside shoulder. That way he can just turn up the field and get into the end zone for a touchdown. This is an unbelievable throw here by Russ. Once again, quick, great play by 11. You know, this is tough, right? Because a lot of times the wide receiver will actually run into the defender, and that's a penalty. You cannot do that. So the fact that he just stands right in the middle like he's running a route, beautiful job. And then to get this football out where it needs to be, amazing job here by Russ. I mean, this is a perfect throw, right? You could put it on him, and he's kind of got to get back to it, right? But he leads him to the outside shoulder. Beautiful job by Russ. Again, Russell Wilson, he's slowly starting to become one of the most, slept on quarterbacks. I don't even think you can sleep on this man anymore. He's just that good. Now, before we get any further into the video, we do have a couple more plays I want to break down, but I want to keep it short and sweet just because I want to save a lot for the all 22 coaches film. So, if you guys want the part 2, All you have to do, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family. It is free. It does not cost anything to subscribe to the channel. And get this, guys, we're going to be covering the Steelers every single game of the year. Offense, defense, individual player film for every single game. We got you guys covered. Join the family, turn on post notifications, and let me know in the comments down below. Are the Steelers good enough to compete for a Super Bowl this year? If not, what do you think needs to change in order to be a contender this year? Let's get right back into the video. All right, here we go. Once again, 2nd and 9, opening drive of the game. Again, we like to call this a yes-no read. So first thing we notice is we got 2 eye safeties, but this is more of a post snap. So a post snap, once you snap the ball, you read these safeties and see where they want to go. If this guy bites up, then most likely this guy's going to drop back into a midfield close, or if this guy drops back, these guys are going to jump up, right? So you really want to see what these safeties do off the snap. So let's actually watch. So boom, this guy drops into the front or into like a hook curl type of zone coverage, right? Steps up, so that other deep safety is going to drop back to the middle. And again, I apologize, I cannot show you what actually happens because I don't have the all 22 coaches film at this point in time. But once we see this safety kind of drop into that midfield close, we want to throw this football. Once again, it's a yes-no read, and we got a corner fade to our guy, George Pickens. Again, I love this, man. I love these yes-no reads. You're going to get a ton of these in a perfect offense with play action. It's going to be beautiful. So again, we get rush off the edge. Good job by Cordell Patterson picking it up, right? Look left, throw right. Look at this catch. Whoop! Oh my God. Look at this grab, man. This dude was due for a touchdown, man. He was due. So whoever bet on George Pickens to get a touchdown in this game, congratulations, because you knew what was happening. You knew what they wanted to do. And again, this all comes down to yes-no reads, building on play action, getting guys to bite up, and then hitting them down the field. I mean, what? Did we have 3, 4, maybe even like 5 yes-no reads just in this game? Beautiful job here by Russell Wilson. I love it. And again, look at what Russell Wilson does. Drops back. He's going to look over the middle of the field, all right? A lot of people say, well, what does that actually do? Well, it keeps that lone deep safety back in line. It doesn't force him over to George Pickens' side. It doesn't force him over to the other side. It keeps him straight. It keeps him very, persistent in staying where he is, because a lot of the times, if you're a DB, you're going to be moving where the quarterback is looking, right? A lot of quarterbacks in the NFL will tell you where they want to go with the football. Not Russell Wilson. So good at manipulation. And here we go again. Beautiful job. I mean, that ball. 3 absolutely perfect ball placements in this game. Mike Williams, the George Pickens sideline fade, and then this corner fade here to him as well. Love the one-on-one coverage, and because you run the ball so well here in Pittsburgh, you're going to create so many different opportunities to get these one-on-one matchups in the end zone with Russell Wilson. I am obsessed with the way this team is playing football right now, and I am so happy they got this win. They're locked in. They're ready to go. They're on to the next one. Let's go, Pittsburgh, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. This team's back. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and don't worry, we got a lot of film coming out tomorrow if you guys hit that like button. Peace.